Today we want to contribute to the advance of knowledge by reflecting on information, misinformation, disinformation, and find solutions to the problem. Let's look first of all at some definitions. We know that misleading information, what is it? Information is an abstract concept that refers to something which has power to inform. It pertains to the interpretation of that which may be sensed or abstractions. Now, misinformation occurs when you are saying something that is false, but you may not be aware of it. Whereas disinformation is false or misleading information deliberately spread to deceive people or to secure economic, political, or religious gain, or economic gain, yes, and which may cause public harm. Disinformation is an orchestrated adversarial activity in which actors employ strategic deceptions and media to manipulate people. And this is all around us. So what do you do normally? Your information channels, such as the BBC in Britain or Le Monde journal in French, offer you some guarantees. They say that they have checked, they have verified the information they give. But funnily, you see that many of these sites they quote are not reliable in themselves. Many of the informations we get are disinformation because the media want to manipulate us into action. For example, during the pandemic, people were repeatedly told that this was not planned or organized, that it was accidental. Some other cases, some things that happen, some events, are always twisted to manipulate our minds. If the media offer us guarantee, should we trust them? There is a list online of the fact-verifying sites we could trust. The issue is, look at them. Can you trust them? Do you remember them ever telling you lies that turned into truth sometime after that? What are their credentials? Where and what are they using to verify for us? Who are the people involved? Where are they cited? What is their background? Many of these questions and more should be asked. If you don't get an answer to it, then what next? If you are a sheep without a shepherd, an innocent person with limited knowledge in the middle of lies, I suggest it would be difficult to find. If you are a Christian, you are not a sheep without a shepherd. You are a sheep in a pen with a trusted shepherd, the only one that has proclaimed himself to be the truth. So you can ask him to guide you. And there are steps you can take to verify the so-called unverifiable truth. First of all, generally speaking, read widely. Don't just read books whose authors you love and trust, but others, to check what they are saying about the same things. The same way, watch widely. Don't limit yourself to a few documentaries or videos. And everything you read, everything you watch, check whose author is it. Can you trust these authors, or at least know where they come from? What is their background? What is their experience? What is their training? What have they published before? All this will let you know more about these people and whether they can earn your trust. Secondly, compare all these with your own experience, especially if you have some experience. You have traveled, you have studied, maybe you are a researcher, a scholar. It must be first-hand information that you have, if you have any. Don't quote somebody else. If somebody told me something about India, either I trust him or not, but I've never gone to India, so I cannot have any way of verifying by myself. But if you talk about Nigeria, where I lived half of my life, then I can say, well, yes, I know it's true or it's not true, or it's likely to be true or not, reflecting on my experience. First of all, that read what. Secondly, compare your own experience and knowledge with those. Thirdly, check your sources, because all sources are coming from somewhere. Check who is it, where is it based, what is their affiliation, because they all have one, whether political, religious, social. Check whose public they want to reach, whether they have been proved to manipulate these publics, whether they are trusted by the public. And I want to add that in that case, university is not guaranteed to be trusted, because nowadays the university sector has been heavily influenced, manipulated, infiltrated. And if they talk, quoting professor, doctor, publish this, publish that, don't trust them automatically. You have to check their credentials, their trustability. Then reflect on the potential veracity of what you hear or read. Is it likely to be true? For example, if somebody misquotes me, you can check my life. Have I ever, told lies, gone to prison? You have to check the potential veracity of any fact. If you tell somebody that the sky is red, the person will automatically ask, I thought the sky was blue, so let's see. Where are you seeing that red? Maybe it was just in the evening, in which case you can trust. It happens. If you tell that the sky is black, The only possibility would be that you were watching the sky from the moon, but certainly not any other day on earth. You have to check all these things. And then, lastly, check the potential consequences of what you are told. During the pandemic, some people were bent on pacifying the public. Don't fear, it's just another flu. Others wanted people to get vaccinated or not to be vaccinated. All kinds of potential consequences. And you even read in the Bible these rumors. At the time there was no media, rumors that were spread and incited people to violence. They nearly killed Paul one time because of rumors. So don't believe automatically. Don't believe even the fact-checking websites. Check for yourself and trust your mentor in the process.